amazing. And it felt like anything was possible.
So, Grandma, what did you think of Tomorrowland?
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very interesting concept, and the development of the story was well done. I thought the actors, the premise of the beginning, when he was a boy and then going up through where he is now, and the girl Athena was particularly impressive. I thought the actress was very good, and she did a really good job. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very interesting story. The idea that, we got to pay attention and do something, or we're going to lose our beautiful world here. Tomorrow is going to come, and we need to pay attention to that fact. Do something, and we can. I think the point was very clearly made at the end. We can do something positive about what's going to inevitably happen. Future will come, and it makes a difference how we deal with that future. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was very clear. Well done.
Were you able to understand all of their
The metaphysics about
the concepts?
Yes. As well as I guess any moviegoer would be. They don't expect you to be a nuclear physicist or anything when you are presented with these ideas. But I think if you pay any attention at all to what's happening with the climate change and the wars that unfortunately seem to be never ending on our planet, you can't help but see how this could turn out very badly if we don't do something to prevent that. And the young people, the young ones coming up with the bright ideas, like Casey, they're the hope of the future.
Well, I wasn't really asking about that. I was talking about how there could be a Tomorrowland. The whole
the
different
fantasy world there.
Well, the different dimensions that they were in a different dimension from us, and all that sort of thing. Did you understand all of that?
I understood it, but I didn't. To me, it was a fantasy world. It wasn't a real thing. It wasn't real. If you're expecting me to say that I believed that it was real, personally, I didn't. It was a possible thing. This world is possible if we get our acts together and do,
But did they make it believable?
Yes, I think so. I think it is possible. I mean, how far into the future are you going to go? It had those flying cars that appealed to me. George Jetson had flying cars. That's not a new idea for the future. Okay.
Well, this is one that we're really going to disagree on, because I did not think it was very good at all. I mean, it's not that it was really, really bad, but it was not good. Again, I think...
What was not good about it?
Well, if anything, the thing that this movie really points out is that how difficult it is for these filmmakers to really create a different reality. I thought so much of it looked very fake. The special effects were not particularly good. But even more than that, the set design, costume design, everything looked very fake.
Well, I agree with that. It did look fake.
Again, I think that the actors were all very good. I mean, you know, George Clooney, you can't go wrong with George Clooney. I mean, so they were fine, but they were really, I think, working uphill to get past the whole unreal look and feel of everything. The story and everything was just it did not seem real or possible to me, and they didn't help themselves at all with the story. I mean, they did not explain how this Tomorrowland existed at all very well to me.
I understand.
And again,
so as a movie, it didn't hang together for you. I mean, it's the whole totality of it.
No, and again, as we've seen in other recent films we've gone to, again, we've commented on how good the special effects are and how real it seemed and how we got into it. This was a case where it seemed very much like in many ways, a more expensive Disney TV movie to me. The whole feel of it, the story and everything seemed just like those.
With you. When it felt like a Disney creation, like it wasn't a cartoon, but it could have been. Could have been. I agree with you. I felt like it was a Disney thing, not very realistic.
Yeah, I mean, but the concept was interesting, but again, the execution, I think, was just very poor. I mean, it seemed like they were walking around an airport a lot of the time, or they were walking around some office building. They weren't like in some, when they really got to Tomorrowland was a real disappointment. How'd you think? I mean, that was the name of the movie is Tomorrowland. The main character wants to go to Tomorrowland so badly, and then once we get there, again, it's a real disappointment, and they don't really explain it all very well. I didn't think either.
Well, it did look like it was all glass and plastic, and it was real complicated. I'm not sure what my Tomorrowland would look like, but it did look, like a theme park Tomorrowland. I agree with that.
Well, what would you say wrap it up? What would you say?
I thought the idea of the story was a good one. I thought the actors were very competent, very good. I particularly liked the young girl, Athena.
She was good.
And I think they did the best they could with the material they had. I enjoyed it. As far as the quality of the film, I agree with you. There were some things that could have been improved considerably. But other than that, I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I appreciate